Aloha guys, Mr.G here, Gregory Brandt. As I mentioned in my last monologue, my father was a very selfish man, so much so that he didn't even share food with his kids. One of the first memories I have of him is right after he got custody of the two sets of twins, me and my twin brother and our two older sisters who were 4 years older than us. The first thing he did was pick up all 4 kids and 2 dogs from Springfield, Missouri. He drove straight to the vet where he had the dogs, who were in perfectly good shape, euthanized because he was driving us to Texas. He then threw away all of me and my brother's toys. Our mom had gotten us the entire He-Man Castle Grayskull action figure set. Our father threw it all away. The first night in our motel room, our father was eating a bowl of his favorite cereal, Honey Smacks. This was my first and one of my first encounters with him, so I didn't know how mean he was. I jumped near him like kids do and said, "What's that?" in the way a kid does, and he pushed me off of him and said, "It's medicine." His favorite snacks growing up were Honey Smacks cereal, Fig Newtons, and Diet Pepsi. Sometimes when we were growing up, my brother would sneak into his forbidden room and steal a few Fig Newtons, a couple Pepsis, and maybe a Playboy magazine. A few times Michael, my twin brother, swiped a few 50-cent rolls from a drawer, and we walked to the Lone Star gas station at Thousand Oaks and Henderson Pass for candy. We were always hungry and malnourished as kids, but even though we could, craved regular food like school lunches, which we were only able to get on our birthdays, candy was more accessible. It was a lot cheaper. There were Jolly Ranchers and bubble gums for only 5 cents each, and it's what we liked. I remember when our mom wasn't in the hospital, she took us to McFrugal's discount store on Wednesday afternoons where she'd buy us cheap candy. The only ice cream our father ever got was pecan praline, and as I mentioned in my book, Gonzo Education, I hate pecan praline. I go more into detail a lot of stories in my book, Gonzo Education. It's available on Amazon, and it's one of the top-rated books on Amazon. If you haven't noticed, I'm a great writer and I'm a great storyteller. My name's Gregory